So Jacob,
Yes.
welcome to Hong Kong.
Oh, thank you.
Do you work too much?
No, not anymore.
No?
I definitely used to work too much.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
young chef opening up his first restaurant.
Yeah. It's easy to...
Yeah, and you want to do everything yourself. I mean, everything from cooking everything yourself, of course, but
Yeah.
also have your hand in
You still
in
want that.
anything.
You don't have to lie.
No, exactly. But obviously you do stupid things in the beginning.
Yeah.
Things that you realize that I don't have to do it.
No.
It's actually turned out better if someone else is doing it.
Yeah.
So and you also learn to give responsibilities to your staff, which I think is something that comes with time. I guess.
Yeah. And trust.
Yes, definitely.
Now, were you a chef firm to you when you... I mean, your dad is a famous chef as well, and so maybe this is a wrong question, but exclude him from the picture.
Yeah.
And your first proper job, chef kind of thing.
Yeah.
Did you have a firm?
No, actually,
growing up?
I mean, like you said, my father was a chef, and he that has colored me in many ways. I mean, he opened up his like, he had a few restaurants, but the biggest one he opened up the same year I was born. So, you know, and my mom is a nurse. She used to work night shift, so basically grew up in the kitchen because that was very convenient to have me around. So
Yeah, peeling onion. Jacob.
yeah, more or less. But at first, it kind of made me distance to the restaurant business. When I was like a teenager, that was the last thing I wanted to do. So when it came to, you know, after a certain age, you have to choose your profession, and it was time for that. Actually, my first choice wasn't going to chef school. I want to work with my hands, but chef school wasn't my first option. But I figured I know pretty much about cooking, so maybe if I go to cooking school, it will be a very easy solution.
Yeah, you wanted an easy way out.
Yeah, exactly.
But let's go there. Don't do too much.
That was actually part of my plan. Yeah. So I went to cooking school. I got through cooking school, and I wasn't really that inspired. And I remember working extra shift with my dad, and I thought it was okay. It wasn't that fun.
Yeah.
But then I ended up at a restaurant in southern Sweden. I started off doing a summer, and it was a whole other experience. You know, leaving my father behind, and doing something else, and all of a sudden you have to produce something. You have to be there, and people ask things of you.
Yeah.
And that was different. And then it like came together. It was fun all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I started enjoying it, and that was a turning point for me.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But has it always been? I mean, for me, it was first it was the money, and then there was the adrenaline, and then there was the camaraderie, and then it was actually the little bit of the fame, and then it was the actually cooking. So was it some kind of? I mean, money, of course, is a good inspirer when you're young. And,
Yeah, of course. But I think the camaraderie, like you said, and also the chance of doing something, produce something in a day, and you sell it the same day.
Yeah,
and you get a response from the same
everybody
day,
says that. It's like,
which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I never thought of it that way until I landed in this kitchen. Yeah, that was definitely the turning point.
Yeah, that's great.
Quick results.
Yeah. Yeah. Quick response of you if you fuck up.
Yes,
it goes
exactly.
straight away.
Yep.
That's true. So if you want to learn something new or something more, who would that be, or where would you
Yeah.
like fermenting or
Exactly. You know, searching for inspiration is something you do as a chef all the time. But the inspiration you can't really control, so you fill your head with all these impressions, and then you just wait for it to to bloom.
Yeah.
But if there's one certain subject I want to learn more about, I guess I think it's become more and more fun looking into the management role, but also the different parts of the restaurant where you can change. I have a huge
Well,
respect for the front of house, for example.
So you will become a sommelier.
No, I won't become a sommelier. Definitely not.
You try a lot of wines, but I don't want to be a sommelier.
But looking into different ways of eating and different ways of serving, and how, I mean, communication is super important to run a restaurant, but also to serve a dinner and make the guests realize what they're doing.
Yeah. What's your DNA then? I mean, what makes Jacob click?
Yeah,
How do you become who you are?
I think
Listening to pop music.
listening to pop music. I actually wanted to be a drummer when I was a kid. I played a lot of drums in bands and so on. There's something. As soon as I buy a house, I'm going to buy a drum kit again. Stop playing. No, I enjoyed music a lot when I was a kid, playing music and so on. And of course, I mean, coming from a restaurant family, being in a restaurant all day long, that shaped me a lot. But I think traveling, working abroad.
Where did you work?
I worked. I mean, the longest period was in Paris. I did a couple of years there at restaurants, and that shaped me a lot. You know, going to a place all by yourself, you're left alone. All of a sudden, you have to take responsibility for yourself.
You have to fucking grow up.
Yeah, exactly. That was probably the part of my life that shaped me the most.
Yeah.
Being all alone in a big fucking city and
With no money.
With no money, exactly. How do I figure this out? You know, I have to get an apartment. You know, start from scratch. That was
Make sure the money have to last the whole month.
Yes.
Did you get paid weekly or monthly?
I got paid monthly, 360 euros a month.
Yeah.
I think my rent was 500 euros.
Yeah.
I went backwards.
Yeah.
So I figured the only way to survive is to not spend money. So how do you do that? You work all the time and you don't spend money. So that's what I did.
In Paris you have to work all the time anyway. So it's like,
perfect.
So if you would choose a different profession, what would that might be?
Cool. I thought of this a lot. I think now when I become a little bit older, I think architecture would be nice. I think that's very interesting. To foresee a problem and to get a big picture before the project is started and so on. But I'm not sure I'm smart enough for that.
Well, you are.
No,
I mean, I think you are.
But maybe if not something like that, then probably working with my hands, maybe a carpenter or something. That probably would be. I think that's kind of fun.
Good. Do you like Hawthorne?
I can see why you asked this question because
It's such a divider. I
Yes,
mean, either you like it or you don't. And maybe not with a ham sandwich. But
I haven't tried that. Put it on the menu when I get home. You know what? I didn't like Holmström for quite a long time because I think all the time I tried it, it's always been heated up or turned into a puree and mixed with dairy, which I think is the worst combo ever. I think Holmström should be turned into mousses and such.
Wow.
I think Seebackthorn or Holmström should be eaten raw, just the way they are. Maybe if you freeze the whole berry and just eat them like candy, then I really like it. But I can see why you asked the question because it can be horrible. It can taste like vomit when you cook it.
Yeah. I like it with a lot of sugar. I mean, like a lot of sugar, and then it's ease up a bit.
Yeah.
That's about it. How do you take your coffee? Black or white?
Depends on the day and the mood.
Are you a green tea kind of guy or what?
No, definitely not. I drink a lot of coffee, but I'm not in a certain way. I can drink coffee in any way. But normally stop with milk in the morning and end up with espresso in the evenings.
Free advice for a comic?
I heard your questions before to Renee, so
You've been thinking long and hard about it for 10 minutes.
no, but I agree with everything he said, so I don't want to say the same thing. I think as a commie, I remember myself being a commie, to understand the full picture, because sometimes a commie gets to be just a doer, and he does things, and he can do one little thing, but he doesn't understand where it lands.
No.
So I think trying to get the full picture of what you're doing and you will understand more, and you will become how do you say, more medveten,
Aware
yeah,
about,
exactly, about what you're doing and where you're going.
Were you used as a, did your, on your first year of being a commie, did they only use you for peeling and chopping and not even chopping, but
No, yeah.
yes,
It started off as a commie with my dad. I was doing a lot of peeling.
at that time you couldn't buy it pre-peeled as
No, exactly. Everything had to come. But then also, cleaning, doing dishes, all of that, which I'm kind of grateful that I did, because now I can enjoy doing those things.
Yeah.
I really didn't back then, but now I do enjoy it.
Simple task.
Yes,
Keeps your mind off.
Definitely.
3 advice for a sous chef.
A sous chef, that's a tough one. That's the middleman.
You get shit from both ways.
Yes, exactly. And he has to be friends and still being a boss.
Yeah.
That's a really tough one. An advice, I think, maybe keep your distance a little bit. Don't be too close with everyone, because it's gonna hurt a lot when you have to make decisions and correct people and so on. But it's a big responsibility being a sous chef, and I admire them a lot. Everybody wants to be the driver,
Yeah.
and he is almost a driver. He's a co-driver.
Yeah. Co-drivers.
Yeah, so I think.
Do you think the head chef should be a more clearer responsibility, maybe, to make it easier for them?
Yeah, I think so.
This is your area. You make sure it works, or not just ordering the milk in there.
No, but that's true actually. Put up the lines. We done a mistake when our company grew, that we didn't put out the exact correct lines, like this what we want the sous chef to do, this what we want the head chef to do. So it kind of turned out that there's a certain area that no one does because they think
Someone else is.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so the advice for a sous chef would be maybe to ask for these instructions, and maybe that would be more of a
take a little bit more charge.
yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And 3 advice for a waiter
A waiter.
or waitress.
Waitress, yeah. Starting off as a chef, it's almost like 2 teams, or at least it was back in the days. And it's kind of diverse, but I think you achieve the most when you're working really close together, and I think that's something that we are quite good in the Nordic countries. It's a little bit different in other countries.
Oh yeah.
But I think when you find this common grounds, exactly, and you start working with the same goal and so on. So maybe an advice to a waiter, and this goes to the chefs as well. Maybe swap rounds every now and then. Get to see a little bit what the other guys are doing, and I think that would be good advice. Yeah. But it goes for the chefs as well, because they need to understand what the front of house is about as well. And I have huge respect for the front of house and what they're doing every night, and get to work with people in any way.
Yeah, but you have easy customers. I mean, everybody, all of us have easy customers.
But it's still human beings. They're all different.
Yeah.
And I'm very privileged because I can talk to the people I choose to talk to, and then I can leave. But a waiter has to be there all night and take care of them and make sure they leave with a smile on their face. And I respect that a lot. What do you do?
So, no advice.
My advice would be create an understanding for the whole restaurant, not just what you're doing on the floor. Don't just focus on the wines. Focus on the understanding of the guests, but also the understanding of the kitchen, so you can get the whole machinery working. But the same advice goes out for the chef, because they need to understand what the waiters are up to as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Great to have you here.